everyone. Welcome to Smart Course, the go-to place for authoritative information and strategies for special needs and learning disorders, especially ADHD. We are going to discuss some benefits of having ADHD so you don't have to read a bunch of random articles online. These are the same strategies used and recommended by Adhd and understood.org. As both a medical and health disclaimer, I am not a doctor, and this video does not provide medical or health advice. It is intended for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never ignore professional medical advice or seeking treatment because of something you've heard on this YouTube channel or from Smart Course as a whole. If you think you may have a medical emergency, immediately call your doctor or dial 911. ADHD patient symptoms vary significantly, so it is extremely important to speak with your physician or medical professional in order to come up with a tailored approach that works specifically for you and your child. That being said, and all things being clear, let's go over what this video will cover. First, we're going to introduce strategies to help you reach the potential of your ADHD brain and list the main positive potentials of having ADHD. Today, you're going to learn about the new topic, the benefits of ADHD. The symptoms of ADHD can sound like a list of traits you'd rather not have, such as disorganization, restlessness, and struggling to stay on topic and complete tasks. But trust me, any of these deficits can also be seen as strengths. Of course, it's still important to get treatment for ADHD. However, instead of viewing your child's ADHD as a group of symptoms that make both of your lives harder, you may want to also consider how their unique traits and abilities make them more creative, spontaneous, caring, and energetic than anyone else. This is a process of reframing the symptoms. Many ADHD traits can be reframed in a positive light. For example, hyperactivity doesn't have to only mean that it's hard for your child to settle down. When something does hold their interest, they'll be highly motivated to pursue it. Some ADHD children can be hyper-focused and extremely productive when they're passionate about something. Another example would be the often cited impulsive behaviors of children with ADHD. Many parents thought children with impulsive behaviors never settle down, which can seem and feel like a helpless situation at times. There can also be a positive side to this. Quick reactions lead to action. Besides reframing the symptoms, you also need to help your child manage their mind. ADHD affects their brain's executive functions, so try to build a management symptom that processes information and helps you organize, self-regulate, and manage all of their to-do lists. There are many simple things you can do to help your child build this management symptom. First, you need to set goals for them. Use a calendar, planner, or a to-do list to keep track of what they need to do each day. Remember to make clear what's a high priority and what can wait. Second, stick to a structure. Try to keep the same daily routine. This will help remind them where they need to be and what to expect next. Third, build a support system. Many children don't want to discuss their ADHD. The more you open up to your children, the better they'll know what they're going through. You may also want them to join a support team, from which they can share stories and learn ways to live well from mentors with other children who have ADHD. Fourth, find a coach. Just as athletes rely on a coach to help them learn new skills, an ADHD coach can help you and your child set goals and create a concrete plan for reaching them. They can also help you cope with the problems you're having at work or at home. Finally, think of a hobby or interest they love and encourage them. Having passions and desires allow them to find the motivation to work on their academic tasks or other responsibilities that might seem to hold them back. Getting in touch with the strength they have can be a way to start feeling better about their challenges. After discussing the strategies that you can encourage in your child to reach their full potential, we will now go over all of the main benefits for which you may want to reframe the symptom and manage the demand for. Besides the ability to hyperfocus that we covered before, many of your children have amazing, unique, and undeniable powers and talents. Be proud of all the out-of-the-box thinking, humor, drive, and passion that they bring. One thing you may have noticed could be your child's resilience. ADHD isn't always a walk in the park, and we've all faced our share of disappointments and embarrassments over the years. Children with ADHD excel at pushing past setbacks, adapting to new strategies and situations, and moving forward better than ever. They may also have a sparkling personality. Children with ADHD are bright, creative, and funny. They face challenges, learn novel ways to manage their symptoms, and often develop a sense of humility and self-respect along the way. All these traits can add up to a person that is a pleasure to be around and who brighten other people's life with their warmth. Next is ingenuity. ADHD creativity can manifest in strange and wonderful ways. They may come up with their own organizational symptoms, such as filing paper alphabetically. The associations in their mind are one of a kind. Many famous people, like Justin Timberlake, can prove their intelligence. Children with ADHD are often known for their compassion. Just as most of these kids may struggle in school or in social situations without adequate help, many children with ADHD prove to be especially empathetic and willing to lend a hand. Persistence will be another important one. Many ADHD children are struggling with a lot of symptoms together, like dyslexia, sensory processing disorder, and other mood disorders. But nothing has stopped them from pursuing what they want. They write, draw, paint, invent, create, and dream. Thousands of other persistent children with ADHD do the same every single day. We've covered a few of the many great qualities that children with ADHD can and often have. These days, the media often portrays the disorder in a negative light. Having ADHD, or parenting a child who does, allows you to always be there to correct negative perceptions and let your child and the world see how amazing they truly are. In our upcoming video, we'll be learning more about the existing disparities in ADHD diagnosis and treatments. For an expert curated list of resources from our past summit and videos, in particular, Attitude Max, your free guide to all the best parts of ADHD, please visit the link in the description. To make sure you're as prepared as you can be, I want you to hit the notification bell below and join our newsletter because we'll be sharing much more resources on how to help your family cope better with ADHD, both at school and at home. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it and let us know what you liked or would you like to see more of in the comments below. The more people like, subscribe, click the bell, and comment, the more people will see this kind of content on YouTube, and we know some people could really use the help. If you haven't watched our previous series about ADHD and other disorders, click the annotation on the top right of your screen to watch those videos. We'll be sharing information about upcoming videos on this YouTube channel and exclusive deals on our newsletter. So again, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button under this video and sign up for our newsletter using the link in the description to get early access to and exclusive deals on our resources. For even more specific information, step-by-step guides, and access to professionals who can help you through this process, please sign up for our online course using the links in the description. We share tons of expert-vetted resources on parenting and education for differently abled kids, just like kids with ADHD. So, make sure to check out our previous videos and subscribe to our channel to receive notifications for videos to come. As always, I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.